Hello and welcome to SENDIASS Rutland.
Complaining to the local government and social care ombudsman. What is the LGSCO? What complaints can they consider? What is the procedure of complaining to the LGSCO? And what are the possible outcomes? The local government and social care ombudsman, also known as the LGSCO, is independent and deals with claims of maladministration leading to injustice. This provides an avenue to challenge a local authority's or LA's decision without having to go to court. Examples of situations in which a parent might complain to the LGSCO are where the local authority does not provide home-to-school transport that a child is legally entitled to, resulting in parents having to pay for transport or the child missing school, where the local authority fails to comply with legal deadlines to carry out an EHC needs assessment or issue an EHC plan, resulting in the child or young person missing out on special education provision or schooling, where the help in Section F of an EHC plan is not being provided and the child or young person is being deprived of the special educational provision they need. If an LA has failed to provide education for a pupil who is permanently excluded from school or who cannot attend school by reason of illness, the pupil may have been without education or suitable education for a long period. Where the LA does not agree to follow a tribunal recommendation about social care or does not respond to the recommendation within 5 weeks. The LGSCO cannot hear complaints about schools, but they can hear complaints about admissions or exclusions. If a parent believes proper procedures were not followed in relation to school admissions, or if a parent has asked an independent review panel to review a school's decision to permanently exclude their child and the panel did not follow proper procedures. The LGSCO can recommend a range of remedies including compensation, asking the local authority to look at a decision again, or suggesting a change in policy. Maladministration leading to injustice. Maladministration means that the processes which should have been followed were carried out poorly or not at all. It could cover things like decisions being made in a way that is unlawful or unfair, a significant delay in dealing with a matter, incorrect information having been given out, incompetence on the part of the person or persons dealing with the matter, and decisions being taken in an arbitrary fashion. A person making a complaint will need to show there was maladministration of some kind and that led to injustice. The LGSCO considers the way a decision is reached, not the merits of the decision itself. So parents cannot complain just because they do not agree with the decision. The main test of whether there has been maladministration is whether an authority has acted reasonably within the law, its own policies, and the good practice standards of local administration.
When to complain?
To raise a complaint to the LGSCO, parents must usually have been through all stages of their local authority's complaints procedure first. The LGSCO can say it will not look into the complaint if a parent has not completed the local authority's complaints process when they should have done. If a local authority does not agree to follow a SEND tribunal recommendation about social care or does not respond to the recommendation within 5 weeks, the LGSCO can accept complaints early without the parent going through the local authority's complaints process first. If the local authority takes too long to deal with the complaint, the LGSCO may accept it. The LGSCO Special Educational Needs Fact Sheet suggests 12 weeks is a long enough chance for the local authority to deal with the complaint before a parent complains to the LGSCO. Complaining to the LGSCO is an alternative to judicial review. You cannot do both at the same time. You will need to consider which is the most appropriate way of addressing your problem. If you are considering judicial review, we recommend you seek legal advice. For more on judicial reviews, you can find the link to our YouTube video in the description below. All local authorities are required to have formal complaints processes, and there may be stages in the process whereby the complaint is escalated to more senior officials. It is possible that a local authority will remedy the reason the parent is unhappy, in which case there may be no need to continue on to the LGSCO. Rutland County Council Complaints Procedure. The local authority has a complaints procedure that follows a two-step process. Stage 1. This is a review by the appropriate services frontline manager. Stage 2. A review by the appropriate member of the council's leadership team with sign-off by a director or deputy director. LGSCO. If a resident is still dissatisfied having progressed through both stages of the process, they will be informed of their rights to refer the complaint to the local government ombudsman, or the council can refer the complaint to the ombudsman directly. Assessing the complaint. The LGSCO will assess every complaint it receives. There must be a clear and direct link between the injustice the person is asking the LGSCO to remedy and the alleged fault on the part of the local authority. A remedy cannot be provided where there is fault, but no injustice. The LGSCO aims to assess all complaints within 28 calendar days. After the initial assessment, they will decide whether or not to do a full investigation of the complaint. The LGSCO aims to complete all investigations within 26 weeks, although complex cases may take longer. After the investigation, they will issue a decision and can make recommendations to local authorities to put right the injustice. These are only recommendations, meaning they are not binding on the local authority in the same way that, for example, a court judgment would be, but it is very rare for a local authority to ignore a recommendation. You can find details of how to complain on the LGSCO's website or contact their helpline on 0300 061 0614.
SENDIASS can offer support and advice. Email us on info@sendiassrutland.org.uk. Call us on 07977 015 674. Facebook us at SENDIASS Rutland or contact us on Twitter at SENDIASSR.